Long before he became one of the most powerful men in the world, Joseph was just a young shepherd boy ejected by his own brothers. But everything began with a dream. Joseph was the beloved son of Jacob, and his father loved him more than all his other sons. To show this love, Jacob gave Joseph a beautiful coat of many colors. But this special treatment made Joseph's brothers jealous. One night, Joseph had a mysterious dream. In the dream, he saw bundles of wheat in a field. His bundle stood tall, while the bundles of his brothers bowed down before it. Joseph didn't keep the dream to himself. He told his brothers, and that only made them hate him even more. Then Joseph had another dream. This time, the sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowed down to him. Even his father Jacob was troubled by the meaning of the dream. To Joseph's brothers, the message was clear. They believed Joseph thought he would rule over them. Their jealousy quickly turned into anger, and their anger into a terrible plan. One day, while they were far from home, tending their flocks, Joseph's brothers seized him. At first, they wanted to kill him, but instead, they threw him into a deep pit and later sold him to passing traders headed to Egypt. Joseph went from being his father's favorite son to a slave in a foreign land. But the dream God gave him was not forgotten. Years passed. Joseph was falsely accused and thrown into prison. But even there, something incredible happened. Joseph began interpreting dreams, mysterious visions that no one else could understand. Word of his ability eventually reached Pharaoh, the ruler of Egypt. Pharaoh himself had troubling dreams that none of his wise men could explain. So Joseph was brought before the king. Joseph listened carefully and revealed the meaning. 7 years of great abundance were coming to Egypt, but after them would come 7 years of devastating famine. Joseph advised Pharaoh to store grain during the good years so the nation could survive the famine. Pharaoh was amazed. He saw wisdom and divine guidance in Joseph, and in a single moment, Joseph's life changed forever. Pharaoh made him second in command over all of Egypt. The young dreamer who was once thrown into a pit had become a ruler. Years later, when famine struck the land, Joseph's own brothers came to Egypt seeking food. And just as the dream had foretold long ago, they bowed before him. The dream that once caused hatred and betrayal had finally come true. But Joseph didn't seek revenge. Instead, he chose forgiveness, because sometimes, the dreams that God gives us may lead through pain, betrayal, and hardship. But in the end, they lead exactly where they were meant to.